And welcome to my website, Glossinger.com. My name is JB Glossinger, and I'm glad you're here. I'm about to tell you one of the secrets that has literally changed my life. You know, I was in aerospace for years, and I really grew up in the corporate world. I did an MBA, a PhD in metaphysics, and I really continued to get some education throughout my career. But what I didn't find was a lot of people that had happiness and joy and love in their life. I saw a lot of suffering. Even the most wealthy people that I met that were buying their own jets, some of them just were not happy people. And so I made it my goal to find how could I find happiness, joy, and peace and love in my life, as well as wealth. And that's what I've done throughout my life, is to try to figure that out over these 47 years of my life. And so one of the big secrets that I found that really can help you change your life is this idea that I learned back in the 80s, and it was called books, tapes, and functions. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? I mean, you just heard me say tapes, so you're going, JB, this has got to be so dated. Well, books mean you're going to read. You're going to read a lot, and you're going to put that energy in there. And believe me, this is something I didn't want to do. I didn't want to read. But once I realized what this would do for my life, I now read between 4 and 10 books a month, sometimes 3 to 4 a week. With the new Kindle Oasis, I speed read now, and I just love it. I take all that knowledge in. And I'm suggesting that you at least try to read at least 1 book a month, okay? If you can commit to that, that would be this process. The other part of the process is to listen to audios. Now, you can get a lot of different audios. You can get audio books, you can get podcasts. There's a lot of great stuff out there. Back when I started, there were only tapes. So literally, I would put a tape in the tape player and listen to a tape every single day. And my life started to change. And one of the things I wanted was a system to be able to do that. So that's why I created Morning Coach. So Morning Coach has now helped thousands of people around the world get that audio they need every day. That's what morningcoach.com is about. So make sure you commit to at least listening to an audio book once a month, or joining morningcoach.com and getting with me every day. But the key thing is 30 minutes of something positive every single day. Okay? So if you join Morning Coach, you got 15 minutes of it right there. And literally that will get your audio. But audio is critical. It's in your ears. I'm not saying video, I'm saying audio, because it's in your ears and we're connecting, okay, with that audio. The third thing is functions or events. And this is critical. This is where I've built so many wonderful relationships and really changed my life. If you're looking to really find peace, joy, happiness, and love, you need people in your life. And there's nothing better than getting to events where you can meet amazing people that share the same ideas, that are inspired, and that are going after it, okay? So I would suggest you do at least 2 a year, or at least, or 1 a quarter, but 2 a year at a minimum. And to help you with that, I do 2. I do one at the end of February called Awaken My Life, which is motivational, here in beautiful Fort Lauderdale. And I do another one in October called the Lifestyle Design Summit, all about lifestyle design, which you don't want to miss. And that's where you get around amazing people. So just remember these 3 kind of areas: books, audios, right? And events or functions. And if you can incorporate those into your life, reading a book a month, listening to an audio every day, okay? And then attending an event at a minimum 2 a year, I really know what this will do for you. My peace, joy, and happiness and love and wealth has not come from my MBA or my PhD. It's come from this education that I've got from the books, tapes, and functions. And it can help you too, okay? So share this with your friends. You know the typical thing on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, to get it out there if you know somebody that might need some energy or some help or some peace and love, okay? And also, if you're on YouTube, you can hit subscribe, which is great. That's an awesome thing to do. But you can also go to my website at glossinger.com. I do Motivational Mondays there, which you'd love to get on that. We have morningcoach.com, which is the energy that you can get 15 minutes every day. A lot of stuff happening over at glossinger.com, so jump on over there. And if you're already there, thanks for watching. And I will be back with more next week. But remember, books, tapes, functions. Lots of love. Have a great one, and I will see you next week here on glossinger.com.